Hey everybody, how you doing out there? And today I want to teach you, obviously, Fortress Around Your Heart by Sting. Came out in 1985 and just a really cool tune. Some great chords in there as well. So what I'm using is a Roland JC40 to get the chorus tone, and also is a great amp for a clean tone. So you can't see it, but it's a Roland JC40. The JC stands for Jazz Chorus. Sure, a lot of you all know that, but maybe some of y'all don't. And then also I have a delay unit as well. So yeah, just trying to get as close as I can to the guitar player's sound. So anyway, if you will, please hit subscribe and like and comment, and let's figure this song out. All right. So the first part is... Okay, so what I'm doing here, let me see if I can get, there we go. Yeah, so what I'm doing here, I'm borrowing this first part. I'm borrowing at the 10th fret, the E and B string, and I'm also playing the D on the 12th string, D12. And I'm using my fingers during this part, I'm not using a pick. So I'm just playing those three strings, all right? Then the next chord, that's actually a D. The next chord is a C. All right. And so this C here is, I have my first finger on D10, third finger G12, and fourth finger B13. That's a C chord. So then I'm going to go to a... All right, this is a F over B flat. So I have my fourth finger on A13. Then I'm borrowing at the 10th fret of the B and G string. I'm just playing those two strings. And then I go back to the C that we played just a second ago. All right. And that's where the first verse comes in, where Sting starts singing. It's just... Alright, then the next one is I'm going to have my first finger on the G6, third finger B8, and my fourth finger is going to be on E9. Alright, that is that's like a tritone. That's yeah, that is. Alright, so it's, then the next chord is going to be G sharp triad. I have my first finger on G8, third finger B9, and first finger or second finger E8, just like a D shape, chord. All right. Just remember your first and your second finger is going to be on the 8th fret, and your third finger is going to be on 9 of B. All right, so then. All right, this is an E flat 7 chord right here, but we're just playing the top 3 strings, and which means I'm going to be barring at the 6th fret the top 3 strings. Then with my second finger or my third finger, I'm going to play it B8. So it's... This voicing right here is the same one as when I started the song out. It was just going to be a whole step lower. So this is going to be a C sharp. All right. So I'm barring at the top 2 strings on the 9th fret, and this time, or actually, it's a half step lower. Yeah, it's a half step lower. So I'm barring at the top 2 strings on the 9th fret, and my 3rd finger is on D11. All right, and this is a B, where I'm going to have my first finger on B9, 3rd finger, or D9, 3rd finger G11, 4th finger B12. Then this is an E over an A, so I'm barring at the, playing the 2nd and 3rd string with my first finger barring right there. Just the 2nd and 3rd strings at the 9th fret, and then my 4th finger reaches over to the 12th fret of A. So. Then we're going to be at so this time I'm going to be at 2nd string or 3rd string A2. All right, that's my first finger is. My 3rd finger is on B4, and my 5th and on my fourth finger is going to be on A5, E5, the A note. So then to the E triad, which is just like D, the whole step up. And this is B7. All right, I'm barring at the 2nd fret, the top 3 strings with my first finger. My 3rd finger is going to be on B4. Okay, now we're at the chorus. And that's okay, so this is where I use a pick. So I kind of have my pick in the palm of my hand, and so I just kind of, after I go, I get my pick out, and all right, so I'm playing E minor, D over an F sharp. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I have my first finger on the low E2, mute the 5th string, open D string. I have my 2nd finger on G2 and my 3rd finger on B3, and I'm not playing the 1st string. E minor, A, I'm sorry, my bad, E minor, D over F sharp, to G, to A minor, then to a power chord going from C to D, back to C. So it's you do that twice. So it's do it again. So you do that 3 times. Then you're going to be at. All right, so this is a C minor has a sharp 5 or a flat 6, however you want to say it. So what I'm doing here, this is C minor with a C minor 7, but you also have a flatted 6 or sharp 13, however you want to say it. But this is, I'm barring at the 3rd fret, all right? I'm not playing the low E string, all right? But my 4th finger is going to be at D6, all right? And my 2nd finger is going to be at B4. It's kind of like you play a C minor 7, well, all you're doing is just moving it up a fret on the D string. All right. The next chord is the same voicing of the whole step. So it's a D minor 7 with a sharp 5, flat 6. All right. The next chord is a E flat with a sus2. So what I'm doing here, I'm barring at the 6th fret. And then my 3rd finger is on D8. My 4th finger is on G8. I'm just playing this like that. All right, do not play low E string. And I move up a whole step. Same chord voicing. Now we're at F. Then we're back to. So that's the whole song right there. There's a saxophone solo, and I think during that they're playing just this over the saxophone solo. So those are all the chords. So some really interesting chord voicings in there, and they're just a pretty cool song, I think. So anyway, that will conclude today's lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in another video. You'll have a great day now. Take care.